Elvis Presley was afraid of one sentence: "Don't let us down." Not because he couldn't perform, but because he didn't know how long he could keep pretending he was okay. He was loved by millions, but there was a time when being loved didn't feel like being understood. This is the part of his life most people never talk about. Elvis Presley was admired by millions. But admiration can be heavy. Every smile he gave, every step he took, every word he spoke was expected to be perfect. At first, this expectation felt like success. Like proof that he was doing something right. But slowly, it turned into something else. Over time, Elvis began to fear something quietly growing inside him. Not failure, but disappointment. He knew the world didn't just love him, the world depended on him. Fans wanted strength, managers wanted reliability, friends wanted reassurance. And Elvis felt responsible for all of it. That responsibility didn't come from fear of failure. It came from something quieter: disappointment. People didn't stop loving him. But they started expecting more. More energy, more confidence, more certainty. He learned that weakness made people uncomfortable. So he learned to hide it. There is a small story that captures this fear. One night, after a performance, a fan waited outside for hours just to see him. When Elvis finally came out, the fan smiled and said, "You never let us down." Elvis smiled back. He thanked him. But inside, that sentence stayed. "You never let us down." Not "please don't," not "we understand if you're tired." From that moment on, Elvis didn't just want to perform well. He wanted to protect that belief. He smiled when he felt unsure, he performed when he felt exhausted, he agreed when he wanted to say no. Because disappointing people felt worse than being tired. In private moments, Elvis questioned himself. Was he still the man people believed in? Or was he only playing that role? As the years passed, the pressure didn't fade. It became heavier. Every performance carried expectations from the past. Every appearance was compared to a younger version of himself. People didn't see change as growth, they saw it as loss. And Elvis felt trapped between who he was becoming and who the world needed him to remain. He feared letting people down. He feared admitting he couldn't always deliver. But more than anything, he feared becoming human in a world that wanted a legend. The hardest part was that there was no solution. You can't explain exhaustion to people who see you as endless. You can't ask for understanding from those who built their hope around you. And you can't escape expectations without hurting someone along the way. So Elvis carried it. Year after year, performance after performance. Until the fear stopped being a moment and became a constant. In the end, the fear was never about losing fame. It was about losing approval. And that kind of fear is often the hardest to escape.